All right. Good morning, everyone. So now we are going to start discussion for today's lecture. Okay. I hope screen is visible to all. Yes, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll start now. Okay. Quickly, I'll summarize once again what we have gone through yesterday, and we'll continue today. Yesterday we have started with unit number 4, arrays and string, right? In that we have seen why we are moving towards array, right? So there is a limitation with the primitive data types which can hold only one value for a single variable, but there is a need to hold multiple values for a single variable. So it can be resolved with the help of these arrays, but again it has a limitation. It can hold only same type of values. If I declare array is of type integer, that means my array is going to hold only integer type of values. It will not hold float, character, or like double values. Okay, but it can hold multiple values of same type, that is of integer. If I declare an array of, let's say, float, so I can hold only float type of values, not character type of values. Okay, so array is a collection of similar type of values. In a simple way, we can define array this way. So yesterday we have started with array fundamentals, how to declare array variable, how we are going to initialize the values, and how we are going to access value from the array. Okay, now today we will look more details into the part of this remaining points. Array as a class member, then arrays of object, string, array of string, C++ string classes, and modifying the string objects. Okay, so today we will see these points. As I discussed, like an array is a variable which can store multiple values, and very important, you need to remember those multiple values are of same type. If I mention an array of double, so it can hold the values of double, and this is what your name of array. Okay. The syntax, data type, the name of array, and here in the parenthesis, square parenthesis, we used the size of array. Okay. These are the different types of initializing the array elements, array objects. Okay, so integer a of 3. Here, not necessary, you can give the values. You can give value at the time of initialization like this way, or you can give value at the end of function, sorry, at the end of declaring the array like this way. Okay, either you can go with this, or you can only declare the array here. Okay, anyways you can define. Okay, if you give a blank parenthesis, open and close curly bracket, it indicates default values of those array, the size of array. It holds all 0. Okay, you can give at max the size of values, जितकी साईज असेल तितके तुम्ही व्हॅल्यू देऊ शकता, किंवा त्याच्यापेक्षा तुम्ही कमी व्हॅल्यू असाइन करू शकता, but not more than this. Okay, this part we have seen yesterday, and very important, how we are going to access, how we are going to retrieve the elements from the array. So to access elements from the array, we need to remember the syntax, the name of array, and its index location. In array, the index location is starts with 0. You should remember this. The first element is stored at the 0th index of array. Okay, if you check this example, I have values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, here at the bottom, I have the values for this array 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And if I wish to retrieve 30, जर मला 30 output मध्ये पाहिजे नसेल, then I'm going back to the syntax. Syntax is like array, that is what name of array, and its index location, the values index location. So if I start from the left hand side 0, 1, 2, you will find this is what second as a array index location. So I will go to a of 2, and when I ask for a of 2, it will give me the output as 30. Okay, this we have seen yesterday. I will type it here. Just give me a minute. I'll type it quickly. Let's say I will use the same, and here 5. And what I want to print the array element is equal to, and which element I want to print this 30. So if you go to the index location 0, 1, 2, and if I write here a of 2, okay, so it will give me array element that is equal to 30. Okay. At second location, I am finding this 30. Second location la 20 येणार nahi. Okay, because it starts with 0. Okay, like this way. If I wish to retrieve the first element, I need to call with 0th index. This first is nothing but the name of array, here array variable, and this is what the second, sorry, index of the element which I need to retrieve, the name of array, and here this is 2 is nothing but the index 0, 1, 2. मला कुठला element retrieve करायचा आहे. Okay, so like these are different ways of initialization. Now, yesterday we have completed this one program, implement a program to display array elements, right? Yesterday we completed this. We have displayed the array elements. Okay, I'll go through quickly once again. See, here I am having 5 elements. I will take the same example, and I wish to retrieve all the elements once again. So one thing is I can write the statement 5 times, and there is second way. As I know, I'm having a for loop, or you can do while loop as well. It depends on you. You can use any loop. I less than equal to, let's say 5. Sorry, I less than 5. I plus, and here it ends. Instead of this, here I'm going to write a of I. Just check. Okay, it is printed in single line. I will make it to the next line /m. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, that's fine. Or if you wish to print, let's say at a particular location, कि हा 0th location ला आहे, then this is at the first location, this is at the second location, third location, fourth location. What I need to do, कोण सांगेल मला? जर मला हा 10 कुठल्या इंडेक्सला प्रेझेंट आहे, 20 कुठल्या इंडेक्सला प्रेझेंट आहे, 30 कुठल्या इंडेक्सला प्रेझेंट आहे. Or let's say if I wish to print my message like this way, array element 10 is at 0. Okay, I wish to print message. My output should be like this way. काय करायला लागेल सांगा मला. Here 20 is at one location. 30 is at 2 location. Yes, what I need to do? Who will tell me? Anyone? Hello, am I audible? Hello. Hello. Roll number 2, Prachi Bhosle.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Then why so much time is required to answer it? The question is very simple, right? Am I audible or not? Okay, let it be. See, what I want to print my output should be like this way, not array element equal to 10. I want to print my output should look like this way. Array element 10 is at 0th location, is at 1 location, is at 2 location. Or instead of location, I'll write index. Yes, who will tell me? Who will tell me? See, we have completed the first part, right? हा जो part आहे. Here, if you check, we have completed this. Only thing what is remaining is this part, and which is very simple. Who will tell me? Any case? Any case? Yes, tell me fast. इतका वेळ लागायला नाही पाहिजे. It's a very easy example. Or you can put your response in the chat box. That is also fine. Do it fast. Yes, 2 of you have given the correct answer. What about others? If you observe it keenly, you will get the result less than 1 minute and less than 1 second, in fact, if you do observe correctly. Yes. See, I am retrieving the values with respect to the I, right? If I write only, see, if I get answer up to this array element 10, how I'm going to retrieve the 10? Because of this a of 0. Here I is putting the value at the first time when it execute. When this loop execute first time, okay, I is equal to 0, 0 is less than, it checks the condition, 0 is less than 5, condition is true, it go inside and it execute this. As I have written here I, it encounters the value of I is equal to now 0. So it kept the value of a of 0. And which element is present at 0th location? That is 10. So it display 10. Array element equal to 10. Okay. But I'm getting this index value of this 10 from this I. Simply here, what is remaining is at, okay, I will write those lines here, is at the value of I element. Here I'm going to call I. Again, I'm going to print the last, what is that? Index. See, all things are there, right? And if you execute this now, see, oh, it's I. Okay. Now when this query execute first time, a of 0, it will retrieve 10. So I have 10 here. And what is the value of I? That is 0. Okay, as there is no statement after this, again it goes and it increments the value of I variable with 1. Okay, here I variable with 1, 0 plus 1, 1. Again it will check the condition, is 1 less than 5. Yes, condition is true. It enters into the body here. At it replaces the value of I variable with 1. So a of 1. So what is a of 1? 20. And here I becomes 1. So a of 1, if you check array element 20, array element 20 is at here 1 index. Then again it will increment the value. It will increment the value and it goes like this way. 1 plus 1, 2. It will check is 2 less than 5. Condition is true. A of 2. What is a of 2 here? Yes, who will tell me? 30. Right. So it will print 30. And what is the value of I variable now? It is 2 at 2 index. Again it will iterate I plus 1. That is 2 plus 1, 3. A of 3 as condition is true. So it will print A of 3. What is A of 3? 40. It will print 40 is at third index, right? Likewise, it will print all the values. Check. Oh, A of 2. Sorry, here I missed. I need to write I. I kept the same things as we have seen in the example, and here I will print I. Now check. Okay, I will run once again. Array element 10 is at 0 index. Array element 20 is at 1 index. Array element is at 2 index. Array element 40 is at 3 index. Array element 50 as 4th index. Okay, समझते इतपर्यंत? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can take a screenshot of it. Everyone, take a screenshot of it. I will wait 1 minute on the screen. Okay, now this is about when we have given the values of array. But if you check what is our problem statement, implement a program to insert and print array elements. It means I need to take to insert. It means I need to take value from the user. Okay, what I need to do? I need to take value from the user and I need to print those. आता print करण्यासाठी we know we have a for loop, right? Okay, but how we are going to take value from the user? User कडून value कशा घेतो आपण? Who will tell me? Which function is used to take value from the user? Yes, anyone? You can answer in chat box. Very correct. One of you have mentioned. Yes, what about others? Which function we use to take value from the user? Anyone? Yes, anyone? Good. So most of you have seen cin function. Okay. Okay, I'll now comment this, the array part. I will comment all to the array, right? What we have seen here, I will go to the first regular and then we'll go for array. Here int n, and I need to take value from the user for n. मला युजर कडून n या व्हेरिएबलची व्हॅल्यू घ्यायची. सो व्हॉट आय विल डू, सी इन n, or before this I will write message for the user, enter any number, equal to, okay, and here I am going to take value from the user and it will be stored in the n variable, and here I am going to return those values. Cout the number is equal to, जो नंबर आपण युजर कडून एंटर करून घेतलाय तो नंबर किती आहे, कशात स्टोर आहे, it is stored here in n variable, so I will print n. Okay, so that it will move to next line. Yes, I'm going to run the program. See, the message displayed enter any number, and here I required one number. Let's say I entered 10. The number is equal to 10. When I run again, if let's say 25, enter the number equal to 25. Same way, I'm going to take value from the user for array. That means I need to take multiple values. Okay, let's say now I'm going to declare this n as an array of 3 elements. Okay, enter array elements. Here I will write enter array elements. Now when I say the array is of array having the size 3, so I need to go with their index location. मला तो value कुठल्या लोकेशनला स्टोअर करायची, that I need to mention it here. Again, C in n of 1, that is first index location, and here C in n of 2. Okay, so these are the 3 elements. Here I am going to take from the user 0, 1, 2. So first element will be stored at the location 0th location. Second element is going to stored at the first location, and third element is going to stored at this second location. And here I will use the for loop again to display all the elements. I will copy this. Instead of n, I will write less than 3, and here, okay, but variable we have used is n. Okay, just check, it will ask for run enter array elements. I will use 10, 20, 30. So these 3 array elements are stored for the array n, and once it gets stored, what is the next? I'm going to display it. Okay, similarly, if I wish to store, let's say 10 values, so is it good to write this 10 times? जर मला 10 किंवा let's say if I wish to store this 1000 array elements, so are you going to write this line 1000 times? Of course not. So what you can do, as like to display this array elements, as like to display all the elements from the array, you use this for loop. Similarly, you can use for loop to take value from the user. For integer I is equal to, it starts from 0 index, so I will write 0. I less than, what is the size? Not I will keep now 1000. I will use, let's say, feasible values. Okay, I'm going to take 5 values from the user. So 5 I plus plus. And what I will do, I know this is what 0, 1, 2. These are the index location, and for this I have taken the variable I. What I will do here, C in n of I. When this loop execute first time, the whatever the value I'm going to give from the user, it will be assigned to this n of 0. That is what first index location, 0th index location. As there is no any statement, so it will go and it will increment the value of I with 1. 0 plus 1, 1. And it will check again condition, is 1 less than 5? Condition is true. Again it will go to the loop, it will go with this C in, and it will check n of 1. And I'm going to give the second value from the user, that is 20, and it will be stored for n of 1. As there is no any statement here, so it will go and it will increment the value of I with 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. It will check, is 2 less than 5? Condition is still true. It will go here and it will ask from the user to give any value which will be stored at n of 2. Similarly, it will do for 3 and 4. When I will give the value for n of 4, then again it goes back, it will increment 5. 4 plus 1, 5. And it will check the condition, 5 less than 5. Oh, the condition is false. 5 is not less than 5, right? When condition becomes false, it will move to the next statement. 22 line, it don't have any statement. On 23, there is one more for loop. And what is that for loop? It is going to display the array elements. Okay. So likewise, this loop is going to execute. Now I'm going to remove this. Enter array element, and here I will write display array elements. Instead of enter, display array elements. Okay. So that this line will go to the next line. Okay. Just check, I'm going to execute. Okay, semicolon is missing. Array element, okay, I will give 10, 20, sorry, I'll run the program once again. 10, 20, 30, 40, and this is last element, 50. Okay, display array element equal to array element 10 is at 0th location, array element 20 is at 1 index location, array element 30 is at 2 index location, array element 40 is at 3 location, array element 50 is at 4th location. So have you understood this? Hello. Hello. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, now, yes, this is time for you to implement and send me the screenshot. Okay, you can take 5 minutes to implement this and send me the screenshot. Okay, before this, I will write, let's say 4 or 5 lines for you. Name, roll number, roll number division, problem statement. I'll copy and paste it instead of typing. Okay, so I'm going to share you the link to execute the program in the chat box. Okay, I will share one more time the link in the chat box. And here I'm going to paste these 5 lines to fill up your details in the program and send me the screenshot. Okay, so guys, do it fast and send me the screenshot.
हेलो सर, स्क्रीन जरा स्क्रॉल करा के कर.
Okay, okay. Okay, so now it will have a complete program. Good. 2 students have sent me now. What about remaining? Do it fast. Okay, I will wait for 1 minute more. Okay, so I received enough response from your side. So now we'll move to the next problem statement. And the problem statement is, oh, just give me a minute and share it. Okay, I guess screen is visible to you. Yes. Now, the next problem statement is implement a program to display sum and average of array element using for loop. Okay, so what here you need to do? Okay, so if you read the problem correctly, implement a program to display sum. It means you may have already element, or you can take the value from the user. Okay, now it's your choice. It directly indicates here you can go with this way. You can take the value from the user, or you can have value at this place like this way. You may have any values. Okay, I will take any values, any random values. But it should not exceed the size of element. Okay, either you can have these values, or you can take any random value from the user. But what is the constraint? You need to display the sum. Okay, it means you need to give the total of these array elements. इथे जितके नंबर्स असतील तर ह्या नंबरची काय करायची तुम्हाला ऍडिशन करायची आणि ते तुम्हाला डिस्प्ले करायची. Okay, I will keep now simple. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, and here 50, so that we can easily cross check our addition. Okay, without like taking much of time. So what should be my answer? 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 30, 60 plus 40, 100, and 50, that is 150. When I will do the sum, it should give me the 50 as answer. And this is second problem statement, second clause, average of the array elements. That means 150 divided by the number of array elements. Okay. बरोबर का? Sum करायची म्हणजे you need to do addition of all elements. And how we are going to make average? Average कसं करणार तुम्ही? Yes, who will tell me? What is the formula for average? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, one of you have mentioned in the chat box. Okay, yes, still you are writing, right? Total sum divided by, yes, divided by what? Okay, divided by the number of elements. Okay, you have written 5. I will make it more generalized. Sum divided by total number of elements which is there in the array. Okay, so it will give you the answer for the average of array elements. Okay, I will do it now. Instead of this, I will take the value from the user as we have written the code for here, right? Along with this, I'm going to take 2 more variable. One is there for sum. I will initialize for 0, and I will take one more variable. Let's say count variable is equal to 1. Okay, I'll explain why I kept this as. Okay, now I need to do the sum. Okay, I am not going to display. I'm not going to display, so I will remove this for loop. I'm going to write the for loop here. Okay, I will take the part of for loop so that to save the time. And I will change the sentence here. How to calculate sum? Sum is equal to sum plus the variable array variable n of I. That means that I need to retrieve the value at the current location. If Okay, I'm going to remove this. See, sum is equal to sum plus n of I. What is the value of sum? Initially, I have declared it as 0. Sum is equal to 0 plus n of I. It will iterate at the first location, right? And first location ला जी का value असेल ती value इथे येईल 0 plus, yes, 0 plus current value of 0th location. So it will have the updated value in sum. Again, it will increment the value of I variable with 1. Second जी मी value घेईल ती value इथे येईल plus आधी sum जी होती 0 plus आधीचा number ती value इथे येईल. Okay, so I'm going to run the program, but I need to display the sum, right? Here I will write the statement cout sum is equal to, and the answer is there in the sum variable. Slash n. Okay, if I put this inside, let's check what it will happen. It will display the sum every time. That I don't want. Just for your sake, I'm going to run inside this for loop. Just check what it will happen. Array elements, I will give 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. See, but I want the sum at the last. I don't want to calculate like this way. I want a total sum. So if you keep this sentence outside your for loop, it will not print now 10, 30, 60, 100. It will print directly 150. Just check 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, the sum is equal to 150. Here it is, right? Now what I will do, that means first half part is completed. The sum is displayed, correct? Now what is the second half of the program is average of array elements. Okay, average of array elements. So now what I will do here, I will ask count plus plus. Okay, just I used here. And how we are going to take, okay, I will take one more variable here. Let's take avg variable for average. Okay, and here I'm using the formula as you have mentioned, avg is equal to sum divided by the total number. Okay, now just say, just give me a minute. Count, just give me a minute. I am checking the value of count here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Count is 6. So I need to initialize to 0. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. See why this sum changes here? Why it is 1, 1? It should not be. I'll run once again. Sorry. Okay, I'll run program once again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes, it's 150 and count is 5. Okay, all right. And here I'm going to use now formula. Average is equal to sum divided by the number of elements. But instead of taking the number of elements from here, I use the other variable count. Okay, so I am going to do this. Average is equal to sum divided by count, and here again I am going to display the average of array elements. Is equal to, and I have stored the value here in the AVG. Okay, if you check, I am not going to display now count. What is the value of count? I will keep the same values 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. 150 divided by 5, it gives you average 30. 5 3s are 15 and 0, it will carry. Okay. I'll remove this. See how this count is become 5. Initially it was 0. When the program run first time, 0 plus 1, 1. Again it iterates second time, so 1 plus 1, that is 2. It again iterates 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Right? So likewise it executes, and like we have set the number of elements as 5. If you change here, let's say n is equal to, let's say n is equal to 10. Yeah, that means I need to pass 10 values, right? Here I'm going to 10. Okay, 10. And if you wish, you can go. I'll run the program. 10. Sorry, I need to run 1 second. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I think some other key get pressed. Okay, 1 to 10, it is 55 and divided by 10. Now count become here 10. 10 divided by 5, 5. It's a 5.5, but as I declared integer as average is of type integer. So 0.5 is here not available because I declare the variable is of type integer. If you declare it as type float, so it will give you the float type of value, that is 5.5 answer. Okay, so now I think we crossed the time. I will stop here, but for you can take a screenshot of it and you implement. We have one more lecture today. Okay, just I will try to do this. Okay, I will copy this, implement for loop. I'll paste it here. See, I'm going to share you the link to execute the program here in the chat box. You can share among your friends this link as well as this message so that it will be available in your message box. Otherwise, when we leave this meeting, it will be get erased. And one more thing, now you can take a screenshot of this part. Yes, from line number this to 27, so that you can have a complete program with you. Okay, so have you taken the screenshot of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can implement and send me the screenshot of it, and then we'll start for like by next lecture for remaining points. Okay, so we are going to stop here for today's lecture. This lecture will start in afternoon once again. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you.